Hey guys, it's Ghost, and today we're going to be talking manga. So manga, what is it? If you don't already know, is pretty much just Japanese anime in book form. They just call their comics manga. So we're gonna go over ones that I love, that I personally have physically. I feel like I read a lot of manga online as well, but I'm thinking I'll just make that its own video. So these are my favorite manga that I have currently in my possessions. All right, so we're gonna start off strong. One of my favorites is Made in Abyss. I have the first 5 mangas. I already watched the anime, like pretty much everything that's already out I have watched. But reading wise, I liked it so much, I ended up getting the mangas. But anyway, Made in Abyss, there's a lot that goes into this. But I guess in the simplest way I could describe it, there is a hole, an abyss, and the lower you go, there's different things that can happen to your body. You could lose your senses, bleeding from your orifices, all types of stuff, losing your sanity. There's a lot of like body horror and whatnot in it too, so if you're not into that, this is definitely not for you. They are, I believe, like kids, and they go down, and basically main character is trying to like find her mom, and her mom apparently was this amazing like adventurer. They call them white whistles, and the mom was like the best of the best, and she like never came back. So that's kind of like the main plot of the story. She goes down with her friend, and they're trying to find her mom, or at least what happened to her mom. There's the monsters, I think, is probably one of my favorite things about the whole manga and anime, because it's like the creativity that went into these monsters is just crazy. They go down into this abyss to get relics and things like that, and then they sell these relics, and that's how they make their money and whatnot. She wants to find her mom. It's pretty crazy. That's all I can say without ruining it. Next one is, and I know what you're thinking, but like, please hear me out. I love Pokemon, but what I really liked about this is the art style is just really freaking cute, and it's supposed to be the original like Red story, and it's just, please look at this. It's so freaking cute, you guys. Like, I just love it. Art, so cute. But also I got it because I was doing research on it, and then I found out like the Pokemon are actually like dying in this manga. So I feel like I really fuck with the slightly dark premise that can be in these. So I have the first 2. I've read a fuck ton of it online. I love these, the original Pokemon manga. I can't suggest it enough. If you like Pokemon, just read it. Just read it. And if you don't want to buy it like me, I just like having the physical book. Just read it online. It's great though. I can't suggest this enough. So my next one is Goodnight PunPun. I have the first 5 or 6, but I believe there's only like 7 or 8 of these. So I technically didn't finish reading it all because I had picked this up because it was suggested to me, and then like over time I was just reading it and falling in love with it. But I do want to put it out there, it does have like a lot of like sexual trauma in it, so if that's something that like bothers you, definitely don't pick this up. But PunPun basically has this really shitty life. He goes through the worst of the worst, and I guess you can kind of just see how it shapes him like as a man growing up. And I think it's just crazy. It's like a coming of age story from a man's perspective. It's pretty crazy. That's to say the least. He has his friends, loses friends. He falls in love. He goes through anything horrible you could think of. PunPun has been through it. It's because it's really, sadly, kind of relatable in a sense, because we all go through our own storms, like growing up. So I feel very like, I don't know how to explain. I just feel very close to this in a sense, if that makes sense. If you want a good cry, if you want to like go through this roller coaster, PunPun for sure. My favorite one is Aku no Hana. I have all the books of this one. I don't think they're coming out with any more, because if they did, what else would they be able to talk about? That's just the kind of story this is. But anyway, let me take you on a trip with my favorite manga. Okay, so boom. Main character is just a regular schmegular high school student, right? And you know, just like in every anime and in every romance whatsoever, he has this girl that is like his dream girl, right? Then he meets this girl named Nakamura. I probably am saying that wrong, but that is the short-haired girl, right? She blackmails him and makes him do some fucked up things, right? And just starts toying with him. She's obsessed with the idea that people are naturally evil, naturally bad. And basically she kind of toys with him mentally to prove her point. And then when she's done with him, kind of like tosses him aside. A lot of shit happens. This also has, you know, some traumas that I feel like people need to be aware of. This is not for the sensitive. But yeah, a lot of stuff happens. She blackmails him, really kind of just takes this normal high school kid and turns him into a piece of shit. And I feel like a lot of times it kind of shows, you know, how one bad apple can kind of like fuck everybody else up in a group, which is literally what she does. She's horrible. She, you know, mentally fucks up the main character, and it's like a domino effect. Then everybody else in their group kind of just turns horrible because of her. And it's very relatable, sadly, because I feel like I went through a similar thing like this in my early adult life with like an ex-best friend. But yeah, it's great. If you like manipulation, psychological, fucked up shit, this is it. But like I said, it's not for the weak. It definitely still makes me cry. The anime is only 12 episodes long and it leaves out a lot. So that's why I ended up getting the mangas. The mangas have like everything that the anime is too scared to put in. Yeah, if you like this, let me know. Like I said before, I do have a lot of things already set up for you guys to upload. So I'll be having a lot more uploads now that I have the time. And yeah, so I guess my next one, I guess I'll talk about ones that I read online. And then I have some stuff set up for October too, since October is like my favorite month. So those are my favorite manga picks. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Till next time.